Hello, this is Will, and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is answering the top questions using the STAR method. So let's start by going over what the STAR method is, okay? S is situation, T is task, A is action, R is results. Let me say that a little bit slower, just in case. S is for situation. You're going to set the scene. T is for task. You're going to describe what the purpose was. A is for action. You're going to explain exactly how you fit into that entire situation, whether you were part of the team, you were managing the team, or what part you had control over. Results, you're going to share exactly what happened as far as the results. Now, before I go any further into this, I want to explain why this is so important. Using the STAR method is important because as a recruiter, if I have to ask any follow-up questions to a question I specifically asked you, you more than likely are not doing a good job. Your job is to answer questions so completely that there are no follow-up questions. And when you get to that point, that's how you, for the most part, you'll know you're going to get past to the second, third, or fourth, however many interviews there are. Hopefully there's only 3 at the most. But this is how you get to that point. The STAR method can help you out greatly with pre-planning for interviews. If you look at some of my previous videos, we talked about how you should write down scenarios. If you write down the scenarios using the STAR method, 2 to 3 sentences each, this will greatly help your chances, especially if it's a phone interview. You can literally read what you wrote without having to say and look up and kind of try to have to remember. You don't have to do any of that. You have everything written down for you. The STAR method will definitely help you. 2 to 3 sentences. Let's talk about the situation. This is what was going on. This is what I was asked to do. This is what part I had in the team. Let's talk about the task. This is what it was. This is how it was set up. These were our variables. These were the standards. This is what they want us to accomplish. Action, explain exactly what you did. I managed this many people, and this is what I did as I helped manage. Or I was part of the team, and this is what I was assigned, and this is what I did, and this is how I helped other parts of the team. Result. This is the one that people need to think about a little bit more. And I say this because all of the new screens that I've been giving to candidates, probably over the last 3 to 5 years, we ask, so tell me about a time something didn't work, or tell me about one of your failures. Still using the STAR method, when you get to the result, tell them, well, this is what happened, but also say, this is what I learned from it. Don't just give a bad result and let it hang there, and let it linger. Say, this is what happened. We did not meet our goal, but this is what I've done going forward to meet goals going forward. But put it in your own words. Always, even on something that's kind of a low note, show how you can use it going forward in your career. Nobody wants to hear, yeah, I failed at this and nothing. Give us something. Give us what you've learned. Give us things you've done since then and how you've turned that failure into positive. Give us these things using the STAR method, and your interviews will go much, much better. Trust me. Now, this is something you can also do. As a recruiter, we know we're going to hear all of your highs. We know we're going to hear everything that you have accomplished. But if I can ask you a question, so tell me about a time when. These are the perfect time to use a STAR method. This is why you also sit down, write them down and say, okay, this one time I really did good on this one project. The other time was another project. Write everything down. Now, instead of just giving us all your wins, use one of this to give us one of your failures, but then turn it around at the end, like I just said, and say, this is what I learned from it. This will go a long way in the minds of the recruiter, and this will go a long way in the minds of the hiring managers. Well, that's all the time I have for today. This is Will. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Please leave some notes underneath if you have like some interview questions or interview tips that you've thought of, or something that I haven't covered that you want me to cover. Please let me know. Across most platforms, I can be reached at FYPM_staffing. Facebook is Finding Your Personnel Management LLC. See you next time. Thanks.